All right, we are live and recording. Hello, hello. Thank you so much as always for being here and joining for today's Frequency Shifters community session. Always love seeing you guys. Hi, feel free to put things in the chat box if you're joining and popping in. Just love to hear how you guys are doing. All right, well, I'm extra excited about today's session, one of my favorite topics, which you may be familiar with, or it may be something new to you. We're going to dive a little bit into the chakras. And of course, it's a short session, so I'm just going to give you basically an overview of what they are, why they matter, how they can help us in our life, and also in our business and in becoming more of the people that we want to be. The chakra system is really truly an incredible and very well-rounded what's the word I'm looking for? It's a well-rounded practice or philosophy that we can apply to both physical, mental, and emotional well-being. So one of the things I love about the chakra work is that it takes into account that we're not just physical beings, we're emotional beings. We have mental health, we have physical health, emotional health, spiritual health, all of these things, and that we need to be balanced in all of these areas to be whole, healthy, happy people. And sometimes when we have something going on physically, it might trigger another kind of emotional reaction. And when we have something going on emotionally or in relationships and or mentally, it could also have a physical reaction. There's this kind of symbiotic relationship and definitely a connection there. So this, the chakra work has been studied for over 5,000 years. And I get it, especially if you're new to it, sometimes it can sound a little bit woo-woo or out there, but it was originally, studied and put into practice by ancient yogis who were both doctors and spiritual leaders, and taking into account, again, all of these different areas of both physical, mental, and emotional health. So there are 7 primary of these called basically energy centers from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. So they're called chakras in this philosophy, but if you've ever done chiropractic or acupuncture, you've probably also heard of the word meridians, or done anything with like Chinese medicine and some of those other holistic health practices out there. And so, it's really cool when you actually look at, I want to use the word map, but a diagram, there we go, of the human body. And when we look up and down the spine, there are these main areas where things like our organs come together, as well as bundles of nerves, and where it's connected to like our spinal cord, and really where all that, it's like they're conjunctions of things within, all up and down the spine, that connect to physical areas of our health. So in the meditation we're going to do today, I'll actually move you through each one and give you, so you'll get to know a little bit more about what each of the chakras means, and how we might look at balancing it. Again, today is just a kind of brief introduction, but just for the sake of time, this is something that we can get really deep into. But very cool to think about the fact that our bodies are these little worlds of their own, and there's so much happening here under the surface. And if we want to remain in our top shape and be healthy and create space for more joy and success in our lives, it's important to consider all of these different areas of both physical, mental, emotional well-being. So I'm going to take a quick pause and see if anybody has a question. And just check in there before we go any further. All right. That's okay. You guys can be shy. So from here, I actually just want to segue us into the meditation. It's going to be about a 15-minute or so meditation, and then also leave some time at the end for any questions that you might have, or if anything arose, you want to dive a little deeper into one of the chakras. But the practice overall should give you, again, a good idea. It's a little bit more of an active meditation where we're going to be moving through those areas of the body and, have a little bit of reflection and repeating some positive affirmations that are aligned with each of these areas. So, all right, well, with that, let's go ahead and begin. Taking that moment to first just welcome yourself into your space. You may be coming in from a busy day and have a lot of thoughts or things on your mind. So start by just inviting that sense of comfort into the way you're positioning yourself, moving around in your seat to make your body comfortable, and starting to close your eyes to bring your awareness more deeply inward. Breathing slowly and deeply. Try to bring all of your attention first to the breath, letting go of everything else right now. It's feeling that rhythm and flow of your breath in your body. And now starting to bring your attention to the base of your spine, near the tailbone. This is the root chakra, also called Muladhara. It's the center of our grounding, stability, as well as having the foundation and base needs for survival related to food, water, shelter, and also letting go of fear. It connects you to whatever brings you that feeling of safety and stability in life. When the root chakra is balanced, you feel a sense of stability and accomplishment when you think about your basic needs like money, safety, and shelter. If it's overactive, you might feel anxiety or stress about those things in your environment. So taking this moment to bring all of your awareness there to the base of your spine, we're going to just repeat an affirmation to help us align with that desire to feel stable, steady, and secure. Repeating just that. I am stable, steady, and secure. Say that to yourself a couple of times. Repeating it with all of your meaning and intention. I am stable, steady, and secure. Now saying, I am safe and have everything I need. I have everything I need. Now starting to move your attention a little further up to the area between the hips. This is our called the sacral chakra, Svadhisthana, and it's related to everything from our feelings, our emotions, our sexuality, and our creativity. It's the home of the creative life force that helps us enjoy our life here on Earth, connecting you to the true aspects of your authentic self. and as well as emotional balance. So in this area, they say when this area is out of balance, you may face out of balance emotions, things like depression, decreased drive or lack of passion, lack of creativity. When it's balanced, you're going to feel the opposite of that. So now repeating that aligned affirmation, begin to say to yourself, creativity is flowing through me. Even if you don't feel like you're a creative person, try to just align with that statement. Creativity is flowing through me. And now saying, I acknowledge and honor my uniqueness. I all acknowledge and honor my uniqueness. And then ending with, I have great respect for myself. Allow yourself to feel good as you say these positive, powerful messages. I have great respect for myself. Now bringing your awareness and attention up a little higher to the stomach, called the navel or solar plexus chakra, Manipura. This area, they say, connects us to our personal power, our autonomy, also ego. When this chakra is balanced, you'll have a sense of wisdom, decisiveness in your life, confidence, and personal power. When it's out of balance, you may be quick to anger, feel the need to control or micromanage, or even have feelings of indecisiveness, insecurity, being timid or needy. Think about when you feel the most powerful. What does that feel like in your gut, in this area of your body? You might also roll the shoulders up and back a little bit, let the breath expand a little more deeply into the belly. As you repeat to yourself, I feel and own my power. We all want to feel powerful, successful, right? What does that feel like to just invite the energy of that into your body as you say those words? I feel and own my power. Let it get stronger and stronger, repeating that a couple more times. And now repeating, I love and accept myself completely. I know this can be a hard one for people to say sometimes. That actually comes up a lot. So try to give it really all of your energy. Let yourself believe it as you say it. I love and accept myself completely. Now bring your awareness a little higher up to the heart center, our center of love, hope, forgiveness, compassion. So located in the heart center, this area connects us also to our emotional self and those feelings of harmony, sincerity, and love. When this chakra is balanced, you're able to equally feel love for yourself and for others. When it's out of balance, we lose our personal boundaries and start to make unhealthy choices in relationships. Maybe, or it may be hard, you may be shut off, and it may be difficult to get close to anyone. When balanced, it's associated with our feelings of calmness, overall balance and serenity. Feeling that love feels good. You'll be more joyful, more open, have more gratitude. So now repeating to yourself, I am open to love and kindness. Often that's the first step, is to just be open to both receiving and giving love and kindness. I am open to love and kindness. Continue there for a few moments. Now repeating, giving equals receiving. Giving equals receiving. Now start to bring your energy or attention to the throat. This is the home of the throat chakra, also called Vishuddha. So located in the throat, this connects us to our expressive self, how we communicate, how we express our authenticity, and our ability to take our inner world and propel it outwards to others. So right between the collarbone and around the throat, when the chakra is balanced, you'll be able to speak clearly with love, kindness, and from a place of truth. When it's out of balance, we might spend a lot of time trying to make our voice heard, but be left feeling ignored. You might be shy or quiet and feel unable to express your emotions properly. You may have issues around self-expression or fear of no power and control. But by bringing awareness and attention to this area of our health, we can learn how to express ourselves more fully without worrying about what other people think. So now repeating to yourself, I have a right to speak my mind. I have a right to speak my mind. And now repeating, I express myself easily and freely. I express myself easily and freely. Now bringing your attention up to the space between your brows, called the third eye chakra, also Ajna chakra. So to say, this chakra connects us to our intuition, the idea of intuition and inner wisdom, which is really about trust, trusting ourselves, trusting our commitments in the world, that we're taking action to be that highest and best version of ourselves and put that out there in everything that we do. When you're out of balance in this area, you might actually spend your time too engrossed in certain spiritual activities, or you can go too far in one direction. Or if it's underactive, you may actually have a lot of problems with this part of your body, feeling headaches or problems with allergies and sinuses, or experiencing moodiness and distrust of yourself. Again, I think this is really focused on trust, trusting our own inner wisdom, and that we know the right thing to do for ourselves and for others in our lives. So in balance, you're going to feel more focused, more connected, have a strong morality, and be able to discern between truth and illusion. So now repeating to yourself, I trust and listen to my inner wisdom. I trust and listen to my inner wisdom. Now repeating to yourself, I know that all is well in my world. I know that all is well in my world. And now moving upward to our last of the chakras, called the Crown Chakra at the top of the head. They say connects us to our higher levels of awareness, consciousness, and really the ability to live in the present moment, the ability to connect with others, and I think really care for the greater community of our world. This implies elevated thinking, an elevated ability to love and care for others, as well as deeper levels of understanding. So when out of balance, you might have an inability to learn, or rigid thinking, a lot of judgments, or putting people in boxes, or confusion about things in the world, or experiencing depression and other mental related things. In balance, you're going to be able to live more fully in the present moment, more strongly trust your inner guidance, and also, again, be that ability to care for and support others in the world around you. Feel compassion and understanding for others. So keeping your attention there at the crown of the head, you can repeat to yourself, I live in the present moment. I live in the present moment. Allowing yourself to be fully present right there with that affirmation, that statement. Bringing the mind back if it wanders to saying it again and again. I live in the present moment. I seek to understand. I seek to understand. And then our very last affirmation, and one of my personal favorites, it's a little longer, but it feels good, great to say, which is I surrender to the best that seeks to emerge through me. There's always something good in there trying to emerge through us if we let it. I surrender to the best that seeks to emerge through me. Take one last moment here. Just reflect on the power of those words you spoke to yourself. Our words that we speak in our minds are like seeds that we plant for who we're going to be, how we're going to show up for ourselves and for others in the world around us. So remember that what we're thinking has that trickle down effect on everything else. Choosing to think powerful, positive thoughts, even if just for a few moments, a few minutes a day, or in a bit of a longer meditation like this, it has an incredible ripple effect on how we feel and how we show up in life. So put on that inner armor of all those positive, powerful statements as you start to move your way back into the room. So taking whatever movements might feel good, stretching your arms up over your head, or I always like to twist a little bit from side to side in my seat to release the low spine after sitting still for a little bit. And then fully opening your eyes to rejoin me here when you're ready. And of course, I just, always like to invite you if you have a question or anything that you'd like to share from your practice or your experience today, feel free. If you have to run, namaste. And thank you so, so much for joining me for today's practice. It's always great to see you guys. And yeah, it's an honor and joy to be in your lives. So thank you so much. All right. Gonna wrap us up. Bye. See you soon. See you next time.